You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the December 1st meeting for the Long Beach Advisory Plan Commission. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Good evening. Welcome to the December 1st meeting of the Advisory Plan Commission. It is 7:00 p.m. The meeting is now called to order, and if we can, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Diana, if you would like to do roll call, please.
Certainly. Kendra Bartlett. Here. Diana Holt. I'm here. Matthew Karstrand.
Here.
Seth McCormick.
Here.
Anita Remigis.
Here.
Tom Voyevich.
Here.
And Attorney Christopher Willoughby.
Here.
So any vote that has to be taken because Tom is on Zoom has to be done by roll call, correct, Chris? Thank you. Would anybody like to make a motion to approve the minutes from the November 3rd, 2025 meeting?
Seth makes a motion. I second it.
All in favor?
Oh,
Do we
Roll
have to
call.
do roll call first? Okay.
Kendra Bartlett.
Aye. Thank you.
Diana Holt. Aye. Matt Karstrand.
Aye.
Seth McCormick.
Yes.
Anita Remigis.
Aye.
Tom Voyevich.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. And let's take up old business. And Seth, thank you for taking on the final survey questions, the comprehensive plan update. I just want to make a note that I did ask Joy Schmidt, the council president, to take the survey. And she said she took it, she was able to go through the entire survey without any issues, including the one that Tom had mentioned in his note that where you, and then Seth, you cleared it up that you said it was a little bit confusing, but she said it kind of popped up pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's almost immediate.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's the difference between taking it and reading it, you know?
Yeah, so I was glad that somebody else, went through it, and she said she didn't see any issues with it. She thought it was easy to work with. So I don't know how you want to proceed, if anybody else took the survey. If we're in a good position where we think that it is okay. I went through it after Tom mentioned that the one, little bump that he had. So Tom took it, Joy took it, I did. Seth, obviously you did.
Yes.
So
That's good.
I think that I think at this point we probably are ready. I had asked Ethan about, well, that would be the new business. So if we're okay with it for now, we can just kind of say we're okay with it and maybe move on to how to disseminate it. We just have some ideas on that because Ethan I think that he misunderstood what I wanted to do with the December 5th newsletter.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're okay with where we are right now with the survey, then maybe we can move on to the new business, which is the dissemination method.
Sure. I mean, if someone has changes or request to change, then go ahead and speak up. But otherwise, I think that's fine.
I don't have any changes. I just want to clarify, because I wasn't at the last meeting. Did they already, confirm with the QR code, everything? It's like you can do it on mobile, tablet or desktop? Okay. That was one of mine. I figured I just wanted to double check. So I missed last meeting.
Tom, do you have any questions?
Nope, I have nothing at this time.
Okay.
Do we need to vote on this or do we just accept it?
Well, that's why I kind of thought that if we go to the dissemination method to come up with a date, that will still leave it open in case anything changes. I mean, I guess we can say at this point, we all agree that,
I think you
This-
should adopt it. There's nothing wrong with that. I think you should formally adopt that survey if that's what
okay,
you can't change.
we
Right,
can't
if
change
something
it. We
comes
can
up.
always amend it. Okay, so I would make a motion to formally adopt the Long Beach Comprehensive Plan
Second.
update survey dated December 1st, 2025.
Who seconded? I'm sorry.
Seth?
Seth?
Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
need a roll call.
We need a roll call. Sorry about that.
Kendra Bartlett,
I, yes.
Diana Holt, yes. Matt Carstrand,
Yes.
Seth McCormick,
Yes.
Anita Remigis.
Yes.
Tom Voyevich,
Yes,
motion carried.
Thank you. Thank you. So that leads us into the new business, which is the dissemination method for the survey. What I had talked to Ethan about was how to get, and again, another question that had come up, Kendra. I'm not sure if you were at the meetings or if it was in an email, but McKenna had indicated that in a town our size, to get a 5 to 10% reply would be considered. I think they thought that would be considered good. We clearly would like to get more than that. And I had asked Ethan what they would like, how they think we could get better. And there is a December 5th newsletter coming out. And that's where I think Ethan misunderstood or I didn't communicate well. We just would like to get something in the December 5th news by the deadline of December 5th in the newsletter that the survey is coming. So in my opinion, one of the ways that I would like to get the survey out, and we can talk about what we'll say in the newsletter that it's coming, is Diane Heitman in the water department has a very up-to-date list of the names and addresses, sometimes 2 addresses of residents, so that she makes sure they get water bills no matter where they are. And many times they do go to 2 addresses. And my thought was that we mail a hard copy and we can also mail a QR code with that. So that way everybody they can't say that they didn't get it because they'll get it. And that way they can reply to the paper copy and mail it to town hall, drop it off at town hall, or do the QR code. And we can talk about that. And then in terms of timing, December's over. January and February to me are just tough months because people, I don't know, it's January and February, people are traveling. I don't know how long we want to wait to get it out, what we want to do with that. So that's why it's all kind of open for discussion with the members.
What's say a quarter, or do they want, in 3 months, do they want it 30 days? Is there a suggestion?
No, Ethan didn't really, he misunderstood getting it in the December 5th newsletter.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a window that helps get a better result? Is it better to have it just available 30 days? And so you don't have people taking it multiple times. I know that most people are not concerned about that.
Correct.
I just don't know if there's a time period.
No, 30 days during the holidays is an ultra short period.
Yeah.
I would, my thought would be a 90-day period would probably be probably standard. I mean, just I'm basing that off of like administrative stuff for things like class actions and things where people have to review stuff and then participate in something. A 90-day period is kind of the minimum.
Yeah, I would say we should do it ASAP and then give it as long time as we can. I think that would be the way to get the best ratio response.
I agree with the time frame. I think it should be longer than 30 days. I'm concerned about sending it out now between now and the end of the year because I think it'll get lost in the holiday mess. I think it would also behoove us to not only disseminate it the way you're talking about, mailing it out to everybody, but do we have the capability of like putting the QR code on the website and then maybe a blast email reminding people or something like that? So I think the more ways we make it available to people, the more likely we are to get a response.
I agree.
And is that open? I mean, if the QR code is on the website, does that open that up to? I don't know that it does, but I'm just asking the question because it's clearly come up. But you said the QR website and what else? Putting something
Well,
where?
I mean, I agree with you about the mailing. I think that makes a lot of sense because we still have a lot of people who are not necessarily tech savvy and are not going to grab a QR code and respond to it. So I agree with that.
Okay.
But I also think the more opportunities we give people to do this, the more likely we are to get a wider response.
But you said something else. Do you want something like in the Beecher or something, a town
Well,
email?
we could,
something?
yeah, well, like I
Yeah.
said, if we want to throw out a reminder and an email, like the one we got today about
Mhm.
the leaf pickup, that's not a big deal if we send out one even every 30 days. So I just think keeping it front and center, just mailing it out and letting it go into the abyss that is
Mhm.
January or February may not be the best idea. I think we need to keep on it in order to keep the responses up.
Yeah, I tend to agree. My thought would be is that, in terms of mailing the paper one, I think it's a good idea. But should we warn people it's coming? So they're kind of prepared for it, kind of like, guess what's, through an email blast or through the newsletter, say, at the beginning, let's just say, I'm just for presentation's sake, that, at the first of the year, we're going to mail out
Right.
the paper copy. So be on the lookout for it. It's very important that you fill this out. And then at, about that same time as when we start sending out the QR code and everything else. But if people are prepared to receive, so they know why it is they're receiving this massive packet that's, accompanying their postcard water bill, right?
That's exactly what I thought when I saw that announcement that Kayla made the other day about getting out the newsletters. Like, this is a perfect opportunity to let everybody know.
I still think we should use the Beecher.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that
What's
either.
that cost?
It'll cost a little bit, like to put an ad in it for, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just concerned about random people doing it for fun. I mean, if anyone's ever been on, right, because if anyone has been on that unfortunate site of
Yes.
the truth about MC or City by the Lake, which I actually
Oh,
like,
I've
but some of
never
those
done
other
it.
crazy people are just have so much time on their hands and they just seem to want to cause chaos. I don't think anyone that lives in this community that gets the Beecher, that's their only source of information. I feel like people that would get the Beecher, I'll sometimes get random texts from people oh, I saw this in the Beecher. And it's a person that lives in LaPorte from 10 years ago, whatever. But I feel like if you're here, you have another way of getting the information. And since they already said there's really no fail-safe for people anybody can respond.
So you think people outside of the Long Beach are going to take the survey? That's what you guys are thinking?
Yeah. I do.
I just don't know what.
What- why would they?
Because have you ever been on those sites? It's
If you
so
use your
crazy.
community-specific social media,
Right.
you use your town website, you use your mailing, and you use the, QR code.
I would just say maybe as a or to think about this, then maybe for the Beecher, do an ad that says, look out for your town email or talk to whatever, not, I don't want
Not
the
have
QR
the-
code in the Beecher.
I was,
Okay.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay.
In the future and see, like you,
Uh-oh.
Kayla's pretty creative, right? So she
She's
can
great.
Build some hype or some
Mhm.
suspense with, be on the lookout for in your newsletter, and you maybe could still do the Beecher towards the end or
Yeah.
middle to
Have you-
do another push.
Yeah.
If you're getting an overwhelming, great
Like-
feedback.
Mhm.
Like attention Long Beach residents, have you taken your survey yet?
I just feel like sometimes that
No,
QR
I-
code could be.
Yeah, I don't
like-
think the QR code necessarily has to be in it, but I just think it's a
Yeah,
good way
okay.
to reach people.
Idea, agreed, for sure. I was just envisioning like.
But like, as Chris,
Doing it
right, as Chris
from
is
the bar at
saying,
midnight.
yeah. Chris is saying, let's see what is happening. You know, we may be getting good response and Kayla is very creative in getting the word out.
Sounds good.
So if we have our town website, we have our town email, we can have a sign, maybe they'll put a sign up at the front desk. Look for,
At the front desk here?
yeah, well, I mean, just say, look for, once it goes out, not saying here it is, but look for your, I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, I mean, it's just, I don't know that the front desk at the community centers or the, whatever this building is a super high traffic area. But yeah,
you'd be surprised, if
Yeah.
leaves don't get
People
picked
come-
up. People are everywhere.
yeah, I guess.
These are,
Leaves are a lightning rod.
It's,
So the town website, a town email,
Town newsletter and water department mailing list? Is that where we're at?
well, that's I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And town newsletter.
And I mean, if we find that there's not enough response or we're not kind of generating enough interest, then we can revisit,
Okay.
kind of ways to
Sure.
get it out there.
So what we'll mail is a paper copy of the survey with the QR code. Or the QR code is on it, right? I mean,
is there a way to
I
do
don't
that?
think there's a
Well,
place.
Not a spot, not a space.
yeah.
can't it be somewhere like on here that,
No, I think you can just add a cover letter to it that says this is the town, I can have a draft ready by November or December 15th as a proposal. Just says, I mean, this is the town of Long Beach,
okay,
a plan survey update,
Oh.
this is going to be used for X, here's a QR code if you'd prefer to execute it online. I mean, just to
and just
literally,
put it right in
Yeah,
with it, so it
and put it right on
explains
top of
what
it,
it
and they
is.
can,
Okay,
Yeah, already.
does he?
He
Yeah.
Yep.
said something later that because as Anita was saying, he misunderstood. So he kind of has a nice head start, I think, on the.
Yep.
Update.
Okay.
I'll pass that on.
Okay. I didn't see, no, that's exactly what I was thinking, looking at it from here. I don't need to read what it says, but yeah.
It's in,
Slap that on
it's in
top.
an email he sent out.
Okay.
I mean, they could put the QR code on the water bill if they really wanted to.
well, it's right, they really can't, yeah, they're not going to be able to put it on the water bill.
You don't
They
think
have no
so?
I don't know
room.
where they'd put it.
They have no room.
Well, you'd be surprised what they put say on the water.
Well, I know, yeah. So what
Kinds
are,
of messages.
what are we thinking? So Seth, you'll work on that copy, the cover letter?
Yeah.
You're-
I'll take a look at what he put together and change it if it needs to be changed, but this looks right.
So what are we thinking in terms of timing of getting something out to alert people? It can be in the newsletter. I don't know when Kayla intends to get that out. My guess
15th.
would be the 15th, right?
She said
That's
the
what I thought
15th.
she
She
said.
wanted responses by the 5th, so she could get it out by the 15th.
Yeah. And then, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I feel like a little bit of a teaser or something from Kayla in December, and then more of a time to go in January, and then maybe the 90 days starts in January, and then that's because I do agree. I would do it right away if it came to me, but the amount of emails that come through in the holidays are crazy. So that And,
Mhm.
you know, we're not in that much of a hurry. That seems like good timing to me,
Yeah, I
but
mean, from-
whatever.
Yeah, from now to the end of the year is lost time, in my opinion. So I agree. If we do like a, first week of January rollout, starting the 90 days, let's say, I think it's January 5th is the first full week of January. Aim to get it out that Monday.
Okay.
So so we'll have Kayla do the 15th, and then do we want to try and do anything? I mean, we could probably just do the cover letter, couldn't we? And put it in the newsletter?
Yeah,
The cover letter adequate enough?
sure. And then we should also, post something
No,
similar
it's
to that
not.
on the,
Well, do you mean coming up, like the first?
No, we've got to put something in the
We just want
newsletter.
a teaser. We just want a teaser.
Yes. No, okay.
No.
It's a QR code that
Right.
you're releasing.
No.
Oh, no, we don't want to do that. So we just need to, what's the teaser
I mean,
say?
just have like a title like here, Long Beach Comprehensive Plan Update Survey. It's like and then just something like the town is in the process of updating its comprehensive plan. We're going to need the community's input, and we had planned to launch a survey in early January.
Right.
Stay tuned.
Very
Yeah.
simple. Yeah,
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Sam, we want you.
It's the old, when you're talking to someone or teaching someone, tell them what you're going to tell them. Then,
Stay tuned. All right. And then that'll be it and then January 5th is when we want to get everything in the mail.
I think that sounds right to me.
And then will we send anything out on January 5th saying, check your mail for it, or just kind of,
So you
oh,
do
the
an
blast.
email
Okay, the blast. Okay. All right.
I think on the 5th is when you're unleashing all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have Kayla or you do something, Kayla or Meg, right? Meg.
And I just threw out January 5th, but are we, and I guess maybe I'm confused. Is it going out with a water bill or she's?
No.
Okay,
We're just, no, I'm going to have to she'll print out labels for me. Diane will, and I'll have them, I'll have them, purchase stamps. I'm not sure the budget may allow more for stamps to be purchased in 2026. So I'll see where we are. And
I don't know if we meet the threshold, but there is like a bulk mailing discount.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll check that out. So email, maybe we'll pick the January 7th, just because if people are coming back,
Sure.
we'll
Why
be
don't
on
we just say
vacation.
First week of, yeah.
I'm going to pick January. We'll just, so we can have things kind of ready to go. We'll look into bulk mail and see what that is. And then we can have that added to the website on January 7th. We'll have Meg send out a blast.
Mhm.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
I mean, the good thing is we'll have these regular meetings, January, February, March to
Correct.
discuss hopefully get some form of like a report from McKenna in terms of feedback, and then we can start to tweak advertising as necessary.
Okay. Tom, any thoughts?
No, only that I think as the 90 days starts winding down, there probably needs to be a series of reminders to people
Right.
to return their survey results. I think too long a gap in between contact would not be helpful.
I agree.
I think that probably on the main page of the town website should have something separate and. active
Yes.
that gets
Have you completed your
Yeah.
consistent.
survey?
And then that newsletter probably should remind everyone.
Yes. She does that quarterly, but we can do that on the news. We can do that
Maybe just
on the website.
email
Yep.
the website.
Okay.
Multiple emails.
Yeah,
Yes.
like one a month maybe, or every 2 weeks if it gets desperate.
Yeah, maybe after our meeting, we can just kind of see where we are with things. Even at our first meeting, we can ask McKenna to see how we're doing. And then maybe after each meeting, we can look at things and say, okay, maybe let's do another email blast or
Mhm.
something. So I think that then we're kind of set to go with a paper copy and a QR code and a cover letter. Diana, you and I'll come up with
Right.
the teaser.
Yep.
And that'll go in the newsletter on December 15th. And we will tentatively plan to have everything ready to go on January 7th. We will rely on the town website, something to be posted on the 7th. And if anything is, Kayla, I know posts the newsletter. So we'll use the website, the town email, the town newsletter. And, depending on where things are, if we need to, we'll discuss the
Yeah.
Beecher if we need to follow up with that. But Kendra, I agree. A lot of people do just, it's kind of like, next door, I would never post anything there. You just get different
You're asking
areas.
for trouble.
Their social media.
We do. So social media, and
Okay.
I think, I don't know, is that, are we all comfortable with that?
I am.
Yep.
Tom, you're good, Kendra?
Yep.
Seth?
Absolutely.
Matt?
Yep.
Anita?
Attorney Willoughby?
Are you
More
good?
than good. I'm good.
All right, we're good.
Then we have another order of business. Well, we have public hearing.
No.
There are none. Public comments. I don't see anybody in person. Let's see, who else do we have on Zoom? Oh, okay, so we don't have anyone sitting in on Zoom. Closing matters, we do have our regularly scheduled meeting, which is December 15th. I don't know that we need to have a meeting December 15th
I don't either.
based on what we have accomplished with the survey and cover letter. If there's anything that we need to address or questions with that, we can do it with email.
Yeah, I'd like make a motion to cancel the December 15th regularly scheduled meeting.
Okay,
I'll second that.
and roll call.
Kendra?
Aye.
Diana? I. Matt?
Aye.
Seth?
Aye.
Anita?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Motion carried.
So our next scheduled meeting then will be Monday, January 19th, the third Monday in 2026.
Wow.
Perfect.
And I believe I will now make a motion to adjourn. It is 7:27.
Second.
Roll call.
Was that you, Matt?
That was.
Kendra Bartlett?
Aye.
Diana Holt? I. Matt Carstrand?
Aye.
Seth McCormick?
Aye.
Anita Remigis?
Aye.
Tom Voyevich?
Aye.
Motion carried. Meeting adjourned.
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.